Hi, it's Christina here from Green Umbrella Marketing. I've got a little video for you today just to show you a little tool called Dux-Soup. Now, Dux-Soup is a tool we use to automate some activities on LinkedIn. Automation is a fantastic thing, but here's my disclaimer. It's great when it's used in the right way. So I don't want to get in too deep on the automation thing because that's going to take personality out of what we're doing on LinkedIn. And I want to make sure that all my interactions, all of my engagements on the platform are really, really natural. That said, there is one particular thing that I can do using Dux-Soup in an automated way that just allows me to be more productive. And that's what I'm going to show you now. So let me just share my screen with you. So I am now on LinkedIn, and what I'm going to do whilst I'm here is basically, let's say I've connected with all these people on LinkedIn and I want to make sure I'm staying in touch with them. Now, one way for me to stay in touch is to make sure I'm delivering lots of fantastic content. But another way of staying in touch with these people is to make sure that I just keep appearing on their radar in other ways. So I might engage with their content, and so I'm appearing in their notifications. But another really easy thing to do is just to make sure you're visiting people's profiles and leaving that breadcrumb trail to say that you've been and had a look at them. Have you ever had those emails from LinkedIn that are basically telling you how popular you are because people have viewed your profile? This is what we're going to automate. Okay, now there's a couple of different ways of using this. What I've done initially, just done a search within LinkedIn for the title director. And once I've clicked on that, you'll get director in people appear. If you click on that, it will open up search results. So this is now LinkedIn's list of results for me of people that have the word director in their LinkedIn profile. Now, the way that this is ordered is going to be based on who I'm connected with, who they're connected with, what groups I'm in, content I might be sharing that's similar to the content of some of these people. LinkedIn has all its like algorithmic ways of listing this search result for me. You know, there's a lot of profiles there, and I'm not going to sit here all day clicking through all of them. Some of these people I'll be connected with, some I'm not, some are so far away from me. I really need to filter this down. So what I'm going to do is very, very simply is I'm going to mark this. I'm going to drop down on connections and just say, I just want to see people who are my first connection. So these are people I've already connected with. So if I hit show results there, over the years, I have connected with so many people, and this is just a fantastic way of allowing me to stay on top of this, okay, and allowing me to keep contact with these people through appearing on that little radar. Now, because I'm using Dux-Soup, first of all, Dux-Soup is a Chrome extension, so it's just up here. I know it's going to be a bit tricky for you to see, but it's a little duck that it's just glowing green now because it can see some search results and it knows it can take some action at this point. Now, Dux-Soup, dux-soup.com, go there, create your account, install the extension. You can use this for free at this level. Okay, and what I'm going to do is rather than me click through all these profiles, I'm going to click on my little Chrome extension. I get a menu here and I'm going to say visit profiles. Now what happens at this point, if I just hit OK on that, you'll see on the right hand side of my screen, I start to get like a checklist basically. Okay, and what's going to happen here, now that I've said visit profiles, what you can see on the right hand side in the bottom right hand corner, there's like a little, it's like screen in screen, and in there you can see this little robot is going and visiting these profiles of the people that are in my search. It is clicking through, scrolling up and down, mimicking human behavior. And basically, once it's done with that profile, it moves on to the next profile. Okay, so it's going to go through all of those profiles in that search. Under the free account, however, you are only able to look at 200 profiles a day. It spends a certain amount of time on each profile, and every 5 minutes or so, it just takes a break. So it is very much mimicking human behavior. That way, LinkedIn's not getting upset with you for using tools you shouldn't be using with the profile and that sort of thing. Now, some people worry that if they do the search and they run Dux-Soup again tomorrow, it will just keep looking at the same profiles. What Dux-Soup will also do is skip any profiles it's looked at in the last last 30 days. Or if there are any profiles there that don't have a headshot, it will also skip over those as well. So it's only looking to engage with more meaningful profiles. The fantastic thing about this is that this particular window, this particular tab, I can kind of just push that to one side, carry on with my work. I can disappear off and have lunch or go make some calls, deal with my emails, and this will just keep running in the background. So this is a really, really easy way of making you more productive, keeping you in touch with those people you've connected with on LinkedIn. You could also have this so that it's looking at your second connections. Okay, and one of the things, in fact, if I just pause Dux-Soup now, so I'm just going to click on that duck and tell it to stop the robot. One of the other things that I'll do sometimes is I'll say, right, okay, I want to look at my second connections. So I will then tick that box, just toggle it so I'm only looking at my second connections. Okay, if I hit show results on that. So I let those search results appear. And then if you look under all filters just here, okay, if I click on that for you. Now what we can do is I can actually say, I want to look at my second connections, all of which are connected with a certain person. So let's say, for example, I've got Amanda who works with us here. So Amanda sort of helps me with course delivery and webinars and business development, that kind of thing. Okay, so I want to look at all my second connections that are also connected with Amanda. If I then hit search results, so imagine you've been networking with someone, you know they're really, really connected. You might want to look at your second connections, people that connected with that person in a specific location, and all of a sudden, instead of 33 million results, I've now got 554, and I can just work through these. So these are going to be people that I'm not connected with, but I probably should be connected with. Now, the great thing about using Dux-Soup in this way, literally all we're using it for is to leave that breadcrumb trail. But then when people see that we've looked at their profile, they're immediately curious and they then want to look to see, why have we looked at them? They'll look at our profiles, and if our LinkedIn profiles are shouting about what we do, how we do it, who we can help, and they can see that we can potentially help them, more often than not, you'll find that those individuals will want to connect with you, and you start to see those inbound connection requests, which is a much better place to be than if I were to go through this now and hit connect, it's just another connection request. So actually having these people choose to connect with me instead is far more valuable. So there you go. That's a little lesson on Dux-Soup. Like I said, it's a Chrome extension. It will help you to be more productive on LinkedIn. To get to the extension, if you just go to dux-soup.com, and you'll be able to download and add the extension from there. I hope that's really, really useful. If you have any other questions about Dux-Soup, let us know and we can put another video together for you.